Good afternoon, Facebook. And good afternoon, Drew. How are you?
I'm great, Dan. How are you, buddy?
I'm not too bad, thank you very much. We'll just get a few on. We'll get some sharing on the way.
I am on the way to do that too.
Go from there. So I know it's a bit of a shock for everybody seeing myself come on this time in the afternoon. So we are just literally about to do a bit of sharing around very quickly. So if everybody can please like and share, start your watch parties, everything as usual. And we will get going with a bit of a chin wag with regards to what's going on. Now, hi Davey, how are you? So as you can see in the background here, just above me here, it says on here, Dan Little Ghost Hunter Read-A-Thon. Now, what Drew and I are planning on doing, we'll run through in a moment. As I say, we'll just get a few people on. Hi, Judy Sankey. How are you? I'm hoping that John Sixth Sense is going to come on as well.
I'm hoping too.
Because it would be good if John or Deno could come on and have a bit of a chin wag. Hi Phil, hi Emma, hi Lee, hi Tony Cherie, hi Mindy, hi Linda. So if everybody can you please, this is no drama or anything like that in this. We've got it's really good what we're going to try and do here. We're going to but we'll run through it in a minute. Hi Sue, hi Sean. So if everybody can please like and share this out, and then in a minute when we get a little bit, hi Victoria, I've shared it to John, Victoria, but I'm not sure if he's seen my link yet. So hi Kelly. That's fine, Kelly. If you can you can always watch back afterwards, but if you wouldn't mind sharing out. Hi Renette, hi Emma again. So please, yeah, if everybody can please like and share, please send it all out. Hi Andrew, how are you guys? And hope you're safe. Hi Karen, how are you? Hi Leslie Hudson. So we'll just get a few more on if we can for now, and then we'll have a little bit of a discussion about what this little live is about. You can probably already read if you look at the ticker along the bottom. You probably already see what it is about. Thank you, Kelly Fisher, for sharing. Thank you, Linda. So we'll just see if we can get
guys
more on.
Out, if you can, please, guys. Just keep shouting out. That'd be great.
That's it. Do that. I'm just going to share the link to John, especially to see if he fancies coming on. Hopefully, he will.
I don't know if I shared, but I think my tablet's playing up, buddy.
Say again, Mike. Say that again, Drew.
I think my tablet is playing up at the same time.
Oh yeah, no, you're right. We can hear you.
Can you hear me?
Yes, yes. Sue Greenhow says, sorry, Drew wasn't well on Sunday and missed my reading with you. So hopefully Sue will be able to book in with Drew. Hi, Lisa. Hi, Karen. Your star, Leslie. Thank you very much. Hi, Tony. Thank you again. Hi, Jane. Let's see if we can push this up. I'm waiting to see if John does pick up the stream. He was supposed to ring me a bit ago, but he obviously hasn't.
I will book you in. I will have you.
Yeah. So, Sue, give Drew a message after this live and he'll be able to get you booked in for your reading. Hi, Kim. How are you? Hi, Robin. Thank you, Julie, for sharing. Hi, Faye Louise Brooke. So, right, I'm not sure if John he's not received my message yet. So what we'll do is we'll get started. So we all saw a little earlier on, we all saw the live stream that John and Deno did where they let us know about the story about the family in Scotland who the mother and father were. Thank you, Gail, for sharing. The mother and father have sadly passed away due to COVID-19, leaving behind 3 very young children, including a 10-month-old child, for with the grandparents to look after, and sadly the grandparents, due to the family home being quarantined, have no clothing, nothing to help and support the children. So John has asked if everybody is able to thank you, Faye, and hi Gail as well. And Linda Culverhouse is asking Drew, she would like to join your group. Hi Carol Williams, thank you for joining us for the first time. And and it is extremely sad, isn't it? So basically this is hi Terry Austin. This has touched Drew and I very much, and those who know Drew see he comes on weekly with me and he does readings for free. But what we thought we would do is something a little bit different. On Saturday, we're going to do a 12-hour read-a-thon. What that means is it's not just Drew getting involved with this to do readings. Later in the readings, there's going to be somebody else coming on as well. What we're going to do is, if you read along the bottom of the ticker along the bottom of your screen, you should see it says to donate to the read-a-thon. Please follow this link. I'll post it on the page afterwards. You can go on there. You can make a donation. It will tell us who has done, and anybody who does go on and make a donation will receive a reading online from Drew. If you are going to if you would prefer to have a reading elsewhere and you want to make a slightly more substantial donation, please let us know. Make the donation, and we will book in a slot with you with Drew for a full-on reading. That'll be cards a lot. And all the money is going to go straight to the grandparents of these children to help care for these children, to buy them bits and pieces, buy food, anything that they need. So what we will do is we're going to run this for about a fortnight. The overall donations, the charity link will be there for about a fortnight. We're aiming to try and get to £500. If we can get more than £500, brilliant. All that money is going to go to the family. We're then going to pass, what I'm going to do at the end of it, once the money is cleared into my account, what I will then do is pass all the money through to John Sixth Sense, to be able to forward on with what he's forwarding on to the family directly. Just for a quick break, just to say hello to a few people. Tony Cherie's asking how little Loki is, Drew, and says so it's so sad and she'll be donating if she can. Hi Pauline Allen. Hi Nicola McCarthy. Drew's page is Clairvoyance Drew Nicholas, if anybody would like to go to, or as it says in his name there, Paranormal Postmortem. Hi Pauline Allen. Hi Paul Brenton. Hi Fiona Young. Faye Louise Brooks says, I've just been talking to John and I'm knitting one of my famous ghosts to raffle off, or auction off for them. That's an amazing thing to do, Faye. Robin Pratt, shared everywhere. Blessed Dan, so glad you're doing this. Linda Culverhouse, could I have a reading? Today, Linda, we're not doing any readings today as such. Drew will be back on doing some mini readings tomorrow. If you'd like to donate, however, to get a full reading, please follow the link at the bottom, and you'll be able to donate. And as I say, any money raised through this charity readathon will be going straight to the family. There is going to be a slight twist to it. So we can't do a full 12 hours, unfortunately, because StreamYard only lets me do 4 hours at a time. So what we're going to do is a 4 hours from 10 a.m. So between 4 a.m. and 12, between 10 a.m. and 2 in the afternoon, we're going to be doing readings with donations. What we're then going to do is take a 15-minute break. We're going to then come back to being live at just after 2 p.m. So about 2:15. We'll do another nearly 4 hours, and then at 6 p.m. we'll be doing the same, taking a small break to have some food quickly, and then coming back on. And then Drew will be on from then through until 8 p.m. And then from 8 p.m. until 10 p.m. Phil from Be the Spiritual Gift will be on doing readings as well. So, so that Drew can at least have a bit of a rest. So Drew's going to be doing a straight, virtually 10 hours worth of readings on Saturday to anybody that donates. And if anybody would like to donate, as I say, please follow that link at the bottom there. It is also in the link is also in the description of the event that I've posted as well. And I will also post it in a moment. I think there it is there. If anybody's interested, I will pin that to the bottom of this chat. So I'm hoping that John or Deno might see this and might want to come in. And if they do, I've sent John the link already.
Okay, so I'm just gonna quickly say something here.
Oh, mate.
So, guys, if you can aim to choose to donate something to this lovely poor family, as we all know, we're in this really horrible time, and especially Claire Florence, Drew, and Pan on Postmodern is willing to put some money by the side as well. We're willing to donate. Our first donation was this morning. £10 is being donated to the site. Again, another £10 by myself was donated because we didn't have enough money. By next week, we're going to try and hopefully donate at least about 80 quid to 100 quid for this family as well. I'll be donating out my own pocket to help this family. If you guys can actually a little bit donate and give some, even just by watching John's advert or even just coming on here and say to have a reading from me or any other person who's on this live on that night, it'd be great, and I'll be a pleasure to give you guys a reading right through the day. I'll be literally on this live with Dan, making you giggle, making you laugh. Also, try and get much as I can out there. As we all know, I work very hard on my readings, and Dan always gives me the happy thoughts about it as well. Believe it or not, you guys have been brilliant, but I really, really want to literally help this family out. On behalf of Claire White and Stu and Pan on Postmodern family, we all literally wants to try and help as much as we can.
Cool. Well, thank you, mate. So I've just seen a question. So basically, if anyone wants to know,
Unity.
That's it. If anybody wants to see the full story, please pop on. You should see in on my page. You should see the live stream that John Sixth Sense did a little earlier on. We're going to get the full details of the family, as much detail as we can anyway. The children, I believe, I think it was 6, 4, and 10 months, I think it was, off the top of my head. So, but we will be getting the full details for anybody so that they can see. This isn't, it's all been checked out by John. It's not a scam in any way, shape, or form. There was a few people asking on John's live stream with regards to, the details of the children and the family, but so he has checked it all out. The people have come straight to Deno, and it's upset Deno, and we want to, obviously we want to help out in any way we possibly can. Let's just have a little look at the chats again. Emma Tonner says, "Oh, that's an amazing idea, hun. What a nice idea." Phil Williams says, "I'm touched to see groups pulling together to help the family." Pollyanna's asking what age and sex are the kids in case people want to buy clothes. The best thing you do if you want to buy clothes is, as I say, pop over and have a chat, have a look at John's live stream. And I don't know if he mentions the sexes on there, but he does mention the ages. But you can also message John directly through his page. Paul Brendan. Also, if anybody knows a challenge for John and Deno, please let them know. They'll be doing challenges tonight to raise a bit of money as well. Linda Culverhouse says she will donate. It's so sad. Jane Avery. So basically, the family it's a family up in Scotland area. They the mother and father were frontline key workers, and they both unfortunately have succumbed to COVID-19 and both passed away from it. They've left behind 3 young children, one of them being a 10-month-old baby. So, and all 3 children have had to now go and live with the grandparents. The grandparents obviously have no clothing, no nothing for the children, as the house itself has been put on quarantine. So unfortunately, they have nothing. So what we're trying to do in conjunction with John Sixth Sense and his team is to try and raise a little bit of money, try and pull in whatever we can. John's taking clothes and things like that if he can. We're doing a day's worth of readings to raise a bit of money to help them in that sense. So please pop over to John's page if you would like to donate, whether that's a gift card or or clothing in any way, shape, or form. Robin Pratt says, "Please share everywhere. This is very important. Bless everyone." Robin Pratt also says she'll be donating today. You can see pinned at the bottom. Should be pinned anyway. It is pinned at the bottom. Pinned at the bottom should be the link to donate. There we go. Paul Brenton, you're a star. Thank you for doing that. I saw it was 6. It's a 6-year-old. Get me words out. A 6-year-old girl, a 4-year-old boy, and a 10-month-old boy. Karen Ward Amos, Scottish family, parents of 3 young children, all under 7, lost their
It's
mum
really
and dad.
sad. That's really sad. No one that got kids. You know, and leaving the kids on your own. That's really emotional.
Yeah, Fiona Young, that's a very good point there. Pop to Asda if you don't want to do your weekly shop. Pop into, while you're doing your weekly
this
shop.
virus is a killer.
It is. It's not nice
major
at all.
killer.
While you're doing your weekly shop, please pick up a £10 voucher or a £20 voucher or something, and send that over to John 6 Cents directly. John can pass that on, and then the family can go and pick up clothes specifically for the children, brand new. That way, safer all round. Although if you don't have that and you have some secondhand clothing, obviously that'll all get washed and everything before it goes towards the to the children. Where are we? What currency is it? Sorry, I'm in Canada and would like to help. It should set automatically, Colette. It should automatically set the currency in the system, I believe. So you shouldn't have it. Will be in pounds, but it should automatically set the currency. Natalie Jane says, bless them. Rosalind Golke, hi, how much are you doing readings, please? Thanks. So Rosalind, on Saturday we'll be doing readings for just a donation. So you can, if you follow the link that's at the bottom, you'll be able to go on and do donations. Anybody who links in and does their donation in beforehand, if you would like a reading then as well, send a message through to my page. I'll link you up on with the donation itself, and then what we'll do from there is we'll set you in a list to be able to get a reading anyway. So no matter what, you will get one. Fiona Young, it should be put in your local news pages to help these kids out.
It always goes to the donation. Any money.
Say again, Drew. Okay, so Ryan Seymour, my fiance is a radiologic technologist and my fellow investigator works on the front line with this virus and has worked on many COVID-19 patients. Such a sad story. So we will be happy to donate. Natalie Jane, that would be an amazing thing as well. Could an Amazon wish list be set up? That would be something that would be amazing to do, definitely. Where are we? Tyler Snyder, hi Guy, hi, how are you? Colette, don't worry, not a problem at all. So just to also,
so basically, any money, if I'm doing readings, I'm not having any money. I'm basically send it straight to the family.
Awesome, mate. That is wonderful. That's good. That's good to know. The other thing I need to put across as well. Everybody knows Charlene Lowkemp, who's come on and she's done a couple of sets of live streams with me this past week. She's going to be coming on a little bit more often as well. Charlene is works on behalf of the NHS in a care facility, in a care home, and she is a frontline worker as well. The care home that she works for in the Nottingham area, they're about to run out of face masks. So if you know of anybody who is making face masks at all, we've just lost Drew off the feed, unfortunately. But if you do know of anybody who is making face masks, or you have face masks that you wouldn't mind donating, please contact the page, and I will we'll be able to get that sorted to get them forwarded to Charlene's workplace. She messaged me. They are working with one face mask for 12-hour shifts. So if anybody can donate face masks, if they're able to make them, even better. If you are only able to go to the shops and pick up a batch of them and send them on, that would be amazing as well. But please, if you do have any that you can spare or you were able to make some, please message the page. So what we're going to do, we've lost Drew, unfortunately. He's got a bit of a signal issue, but hopefully we'll get that sorted by Saturday. Just to recap, what we're doing on Saturday from 10 a.m. is we're going to be going on live on here for a 4-hour shift. The 4-hour shift from 10 till 2 is Drew is going to be doing readings throughout that time for anybody who donates. We've got Drew back. There we go. So we're just doing a recap, Drew. So for the first, we're going to be doing a 4-hour shift. Then what we're going to be doing is taking a 15-minute break, just have something to eat, have something to drink that we haven't got. Then from there, we'll do another nearly 4-hour shift, take a 15-minute break. We're going to do a 2-hour shift with Drew, and then Phil from Be the Spiritual Gift will be coming on for the final 2 hours at 8 o'clock through until 10. So feel free to come on at any point in that. And as I say, if in the meantime, if you do donate between now and then, we'll get a reading. If you donate after that time, we will book you in for a reading with Drew as well. Okay, so it'll either be a mini reading with Drew for a small donation, or if you are going to do a larger donation, you're more than welcome to then book in for a full reading, however long we can work out from there. So just going back to the chat a minute, let's have a little look.
But all the donations.
Say again, Drew. Okay, so I think we're not hearing.
Any donation we get, we basically be sending straight into John's account.
100%. So this promotion will be going. This system will be going for the next fortnight, and at the end of that fortnight, whatever is raised will be forwarded on to John to forward to the family. Where are we now? So let's have a little look at the chat a minute. Rosalind Golke says, "Oh, bless them. I've just pressed the link at the bottom and it says not available. Thanks, Dan." It should be up and running. You might need to do the link. Where are we? Let's have a little look.
Can we hear better?
I can hear you better now, yeah.
Yeah,
So,
have to move around to a different part of the room.
What we'll do is, if you go to the event, who was that just come up? Rosalind. If you go to the event itself, you'll be able to see the link at the bottom of that. I have clicked on it myself, and so it does work. I'm just wondering though, do we need to put a slash at the end of that actually?
Oh.
All right, I'm going to redo the link now. Let's see. Oh, we just had a pledge. That's awesome. Thank you very much. So let's just have a little look. I've just had a notification to say we've just had our first first full donation. Karen Ward, you're a star. £5. Very much. That's unbelievable. Thank you very much. So again, I'm just going to try and pin this link to the bottom. So hopefully that will work. Tracy Buckland, Dan, I want to donate £100 at the end of the month, if that's okay with you. Tracy, the link will be valid for the next fortnight. So you've got more than enough time to do that. And thank you very much. That's amazing of you. And we will get you booked in for a full reading with Drew at some point soon. Terry Austin, such a sad time. I pray the children receive all they need. Amazing what you're doing. The way people are pulling together through this awful COVID-19 is a fantastic thing. Blessings to all. Jude Sankey, if face masks are being made, please use close weave fabric. Certainly what I've done as well. My mum, most people don't know this about me, but I actually have my full-time business is, which I've had to close down for the time being, is curtains and blinds. And my mum also makes curtains and blinds as well. So I just spoke to my mum this morning. My mum suffers with, just before I come on this live, my mum had cancer 3 years ago, and at the same time was diagnosed with Parkinson's. So you can imagine, I live an hour and a quarter away from my mum, so I can't even see her at the minute. I get to speak to her on the phone or on FaceTime. That's it. My mum, I just phoned her up a minute ago and asked her if she knows anybody who can make face masks. She has actually said that she will look at trying to do some herself, as well as that she's going to ask a friend of hers who works with her to make some as well, if she can make some too. So we definitely do have some amazing people in this world. My sister works COVID patients, only got masks, shields a week ago. Now she's off, not feeling great. I'm so sorry to hear that, Fiona. I hope she's okay. Oh, look, there we go. There's Tila and little baby Loki having a kip. Oh, we did have people asking about Loki a minute ago, mate. So
I thought it would be nice because you guys are making such an effort. You know, you're trying to save these kids. Sadly, we all guess we're all trying to help these children.
Definitely.
Yeah. And I decided to feel a little bit.
Definitely. Colette, what it might be worth doing if you know somebody over here, because it'll be a lot quicker if you know somebody over here who could maybe take the money from you and go and then be able to get some, or maybe if you were to, I'm not sure the best way to go about that, to be honest with you. You probably could send some over, but it would take a considerable amount of time to get over from Canada. It would certainly take a couple of weeks at least. So I would certainly say have a little look into it, but the more that anything that can be done is better than nothing. And it's amazing if anybody can do anything. Natalie Jane says she's busy Saturdays, but for a great cause, 100%. Does it say 404 page not found? Bummer. Right, it is working. It was working.
Okay.
Let's just see.
I can't believe someone's donating £100 to them. That's amazing.
That's
absolutely.
It. I know, mate. It's great, isn't it?
They can donate to children. I can't believe they lost their parents. I can imagine what the kids are feeling and what the grandparents are feeling after hearing about losing their kids. The only kids what they had around them. You know, all the hard work.
Yeah.
And then you lost something precious. I feel sorry.
Right, okay, so I'm hoping if you check that link out now that I've just pinned, all being well, that should work. Try that again. If you don't mind, Fiona, that would be awesome. Also, Dave Denner will be having a GoFundMe page for it as well and live at 9 p.m. Paul, I don't know if it's suggestion that would worthwhile suggesting to Denner with regards to that this crowdfunder chat page that I've used, because it says on there about all the money goes to. So as far as I can see, there are no charges on it. Sue Greenup, lovely to have you on. Thank you very much. But Sue Greenup says she's messaged you on your page, Drew.
Yeah, I'll have a little check in a bit now. When it comes to messages, I will catch up on you guys. I will catch up.
Fiona Young says it's working now. That's great. I just needed to put a slash at the end of it, a backslash at the end of it. So, Tony, try it. If you can try it again, that would be wonderful, please. The links are, some people I think are getting the links and some people aren't getting them working. So maybe once we finish on the list on this live stream, we can then look at checking that link again. I'm just going to go and check the event out and just see and check that link on the event very quickly before Drew and I shoot off. And let's have a little look if that's working. Yeah, I've just clicked on the link now and it is working.
Oh, so what I'm going to do for the rest of the week, what day are we on today? Wednesday, isn't it?
Yeah.
What we're going to do for the rest of the week, I'm going to be giving away readings constantly for donations for this family as well. Yeah. Every single donations will help this family. I'll be giving away that lot. And then I'm going to be ordering a big bunch of clothes in the merch store as whatever money I got left in my bank account on my own benefit, I'm going to order T-shirts and they're going to be given away with the donations. I think that'd be an ideal to help out the donation a little bit more.
Yeah. Okay.
So well, I'll speak to my wife about it, my accountant.
We've been on for half an hour now, mate. I'm going to shoot off. We're going to shoot off. I'm going to see if I can get over John 6 cents and we'll have a good old chinwag on here. Then we can... Angie Govan says it works with or without the backslash at the end, Dad. Thank you for that. I think it might just be Tony Cherry. Try copying and pasting the link into your browser. I would say is the best bet. Where are we? Colette says, if I can find someone there and do it that way, they need them now and not in weeks. It sucks being from Canada and wanting to help. Colette, I think the thing to do is if you've got any local care facilities where you are that need them, give them to them because they're local to you. That would be the best way to go. If you're able to send them, great. If you're able to send the money to somebody, even better. For anything over here, but if you have anybody in your local area, any places in your local area, do that first. Look at your local area first, and that everybody would obviously, everybody, no matter where they are in the world at the moment, would appreciate face masks and anything that could possibly help them out. So whether that's sanitizing gel, whether that's masks or whatever. So. Terry Austin, my son is a chartered accountant. If you need any advice, I can ask him for you. Terry, you're a star. Thank you very much. So anybody, Fiona Young says, yeah, if you click the end writing on the link, that possibly helps. So, right, we're gonna shoot off. Thank you very much for everybody who's coming on. Thank you to everybody who's been on and who started donating already. That's absolutely wonderful. It's so appreciated. Let's see if we can get to our £500 goal, and I've also set it so there is a second goal if we can get to £1,000, which would be amazing. So let's see what we can do. Hi Claire Moyle. So Drew, thank you very much for coming on, buddy, and I'll speak to you a little later on. I'll be back on at 8 o'clock tonight with the girls from the team from Science Beyond the Grave. And then tomorrow night, I will be on with the team from Paranormal Sisters and Charity Warriors. So we'll see you a bit later on. Thanks, everybody. Thanks again. Bye-bye.